Hi, I'm Joanna Sblendorio, a PhD student in the Department of Biological Sciences. My signature pathway is teaching and student success. I chose this pathway because I love sharing my passion for science through teaching, and doing this program gave me the opportunity to explore who I want to be as an educator. Teaching and mentoring students in science at the university level is so rewarding because I get to watch students engage in hands-on discovery and develop as independent thinkers. I started on the signature pathway by taking numerous teaching courses and workshops offered here at WMU, which taught me how to design an engaging course, foster critical thinking skills, support students from diverse backgrounds, and implement inclusive teaching strategies in my courses. At WMU, I've taught 10 semesters as a lab instructor, and this past fall, I taught my first high enrollment course as instructor of record. The experience was an excellent opportunity to put my pedagogical training into action and explore which teaching techniques work best to engage students. This first experience went really well. My lecture and lab content was well received, and students found me to be a kind and effective teacher. However, during the semester, I received over 500 emails from students and realized that almost all emails and meetings with students were requests for deadline extensions rather than about the content of the course. Fielding that volume of emails, adding extensions, and monitoring progress of dozens of students simultaneously was both a heavy drain on my time and completely unsustainable. I also spoke with various students in my courses who didn't realize that they could ask for extensions on coursework. I realized that deadline flexibility can be problematic when it's not offered in a structured way. Students who benefited from informal deadline flexibility were those who were comfortable discussing their personal struggles and had experience navigating university courses and interacting with professors. After reflecting on the semester, I knew I needed to establish new boundaries to protect my time and mental health in future courses and also find a sustainable and inclusive way to deal with deadline flexibility. As my signature project, I developed a simple strategy to provide explicit deadline flexibility in my courses, and I tested it alongside a group of educators here at WMU. In this policy, each student receives a set of tokens, which can be used at any time to extend an assignment deadline. To avoid overwhelming my email inbox, students request extensions through a Microsoft form that presents a brief set of questions. The policy is explicitly written into the syllabus, and I started the semester with a narrative about the policy, why I'm using it, the scale of student needs in the past, and an acknowledgement that we all could benefit from Grace Days now and then. The primary stipulation of the policy is that all reasons for extensions are valid, so students don't need to explain why they need the extension. This semester, nearly every student in my classes utilized the form. I was pleased that students took charge of their own deadline extensions while still staying on track with course content, and my email load was the smallest ever. I found the system to be a game changer because it provided accommodations for a wide range of situations while allowing me to focus on students with longer-term needs. It also prevented disclosure and oversharing of personal information and removed the burden of determining which requests should be granted extensions, and also explicitly and equitably made deadline extensions available to the whole class. In the future, I see myself working at a university that balances teaching and research responsibilities. My signature pathway has helped me to develop my skills as an educator, improve teaching effectiveness for diverse learners, and incorporate active learning activities. The courses I've taught at WMU have provided a platform to implement teaching strategies and adapt them as I discover what works best in my classroom. My signature experience is one of these strategies in action. I've already gotten great feedback from other educators who are using this policy to provide flexibility and grace while also establishing strong boundaries. With their input, I'm working on improving this policy for future use across a variety of class sizes and structures. My hope is that reducing time spent on emails will allow me and other educators to focus on students who need help on course content and reallocate time to the creation of class activities that engage and motivate students, even in large classes. Thank you.